Bonelab, a sandbox VR game with a massive modding scene. Kinda like Gary's mod for VR. But if you ask me, the game's biggest achievement wasn't the game itself. To understand how that happened, we have to go back to before Bonelab even launched. Before Bonelab, there was Boneworks, a physics story and sandbox game from Stress Level 0 that completely changed what people thought VR could be. Bye-bye room scale locomotion. It wasn't perfect, the story was kinda complicated, and the game could be janky at times. But none of that really mattered. At the time, there was really nothing else like it. So when Stress Level 0 announced Bonelab, people lost their minds. The teaser trailer looked promising. Improved looking physics, what looked like a cool campaign, official mod support, and somehow, this was all able to be played on a standalone headset. It felt like Boneworks was gonna evolve into something even bigger. Some would say, massive. But some people were confused and thought Bonelab was the sequel to Boneworks. That would prove to be a huge problem later on. The countdown began, the people were waiting, then release day came, and reality hit. When players first booted up the game, they were greeted with a buggy mess, a short campaign, and enough jank to make you wonder if the developers opened the game once, cause holy shit, the bugs were plenty. A lot of people went into Bonelab expecting, what, fucking Boneworks too? But, to be honest, I don't really blame them. Boneworks had set the bar so high that people expected Bonelab to improve on pretty much everything. Compared to Boneworks' longer campaign with massive levels and puzzles you could solve in all kinds of different ways, Bonelab felt much more linear. It wasn't necessarily that bad, it just wasn't what people had spent years imagining the next SLZ game to be. The community would later create maps just as large as Boneworks, and someone even ported the entire Boneworks campaign into Bonelab, so clearly, it was possible. To be fair, Bonelab was never really trying to be another Boneworks. It was built around sandbox gameplay and modding first, with campaign acting more like a showcase than the main attraction. That doesn't magically make the campaign better, but it does explain why it feels the way it does. And then there were the bugs. Broken grips, the infamous pinky bug on index, and objects deciding your hand needed to be stuck in there for some reason. I don't know why, literally why? Quit eating my hand! To make things worse, fixes came slowly. Some issues weren't addressed until about a month after launch, and after that communication became quieter, and quieter, and quieter. Eventually, updates slowed to almost nothing. At the time I'm writing this, it has nearly been 2 years since Bonelab has received a major content update. What the fuck, SLZ? So the campaign disappointed people, the bugs frustrated them, updates slowed to a crawl. By all accounts, Bonelab should have died. Most games would've. But Bonelab wasn't like most games.
Shut your fucking mouth!
Because while the game itself struggled, the community refused to let it die. To this day, Bonelab's community is still doing what Stress Level 0 stopped doing. You know, actually making stuff for the game. This is what I meant when I said Bonelab's biggest achievement wasn't the game itself. New maps, avatars, code mods, you name it, Bonelab's got it! Want to be stuck in the backrooms getting chased by Captain Clark? Yup, you can do that. Want to fuck around with your friends in multiplayer? You can do that too! All thanks to the amazing community surrounding the game. A lot of the same creators who made Boneworks what it is followed Bonelab, bringing years of experience with them. Remember Entanglement? Yeah, that's Fusion now. Even though the SDK sucks ass, people still find ways to make amazing things. Some people even pushed Bonelab way beyond what the SDK was supposed to do. Code mods opened the door to things that shouldn't even be possible in the game. Sure, we're kinda in the Great Depression of Bonelab mods right now because of the lack of communication of when patch 789 is going to drop, as well as creators being scared because their mods can break at any moment. But we still have people making great shit. Even though Fusion is overrun by little kiddies making good RP servers, doesn't mean you can't have fun in public servers. Not to mention the amazing YouTubers who make content on this game. Whether it's Wigwam, Mini Battle Lap, That VR Guy, Karanzi, Fates, Dodo My Guy. Dude, this guy's just making shit. Seriously, go watch them, like right now. Well, wait, not right now, like after this video. Bonelab didn't become what it is because of the updates. It became what it is because every update the developers didn't make, the community did, baby. Let's fucking go. And that's the legacy Bonelab is still building today. Speaking of legacy, the Bonelab community has done some incredible things, and I think you can too. That's the beauty of this game. The tools are right there, waiting, begging for someone to create something with them. Lately, it feels like everyone keeps saying Bonelab is dead. There's nothing left to do. That the game has gone stale. And that's exactly why I wanted to make this video. Because I don't think Bonelab's legacy was ever about the updates. It was about the people who kept creating when there weren't any. Sure, patch 789 has a lot of creators worried. Nobody wants to spend weeks, even months, making something just for it to break overnight. I get that. But if everyone waits, then nothing new ever gets made. So, why not be the person who changes them? Whether it's a video, a mod, a piece of art, or something that has absolutely nothing to do with the Bonelab community. Just make something. It doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't even have to be good. It just has to exist. Every creator you look up to started with something small. So if you've been putting something off, stop waiting and go make it. Because at the end of the day, Bonelab's biggest achievement was never the game. It was the people it inspired to create. But just don't take my word for it. Look at what this community have built. I want to ride.